Hi knitters, it's Louise from Wildflower Wool and welcome back to my channel. It is Friday. Do you know how close I was to saying happy Monday knitters? But it is Friday and this is an episode of no, it's not New Start. See how I knew I was going to do that. Okay, let me start again. Hi everybody, it's Louise from Wildflower Wool and it's Friday and this is an episode of Finished Fridays. I guess that's what I get for getting out of practice and not doing a Finished Friday video for a couple of months. So I think I kind of scrolled back through the videos and I think the last one was done in May. So I've got June, July I missed, and it is now August. So I have 3 months worth of finishes that I've kind of, oh, you can't see that one. That one's off the camera. Anyways, I kind of gathered them up. I scrolled through all the videos to look and see what I had been knitting over all these months and what I have finished. I pulled them out and I pulled out my ball band box. So, and I also have something else to share with you. So it's really exciting. Something I talked about in Monday's video, but I didn't show you. So I went and did a little shopping and I have something to show you at the end of the video. So let's run through these finishes really quick. Oh, where will we start? Here, let's start with garments. So I hope everybody's had lots of finishing time over the summer. Can you believe it's the end of August? That really means summer is almost coming to an end. Today it was rainy. It was a perfect day for knitting and doing a little yarn shopping. I'm sure you can already guess what I had to show you. Probably had to do with yarn, right? So it was a perfect day for that. And of course, filming and getting ready to chat with you guys. I'm not sure if this sweater made it onto a Finished Friday video or not, but this was that blue sweater knit out of marble. Anyways, I wasn't sure. It was right on the borderline whether it snuck into the last one or not, but I had a chance to show it off again, so I am. So this was knit. This was the no pattern, just my gauge to garment process. Do a swatch, get your measurements, do the math, cast on, and knit along. It fits. It looks great, and fortunately or unfortunately, I'm gonna get to wear it soon. I think. Hopefully, maybe not for a little bit. Anyway, summer sweater. I've shown you guys this a couple of times, and I actually did wear it to the beach a few weekends ago. Feels really nice. This was Barocco Touche, I believe the yarn was. Really, really nice. A cotton blend, cotton and rayon, if I'm remembering right. I guess I could look in my ball band box, couldn't I? Anyways, this was good. It was nice. It's cute. It's fun. It's all right. A little short, but anyways, that was that. I've talked about that one enough. And this one you guys have all seen. My soundtrack sweater. I still haven't woven the ends, but I'll do that before I wear it. But look at that. I love it. This was the hemp and the wool blend. It was a top-down yoke sweater. The designer of this pattern is Marie Green from Olive Knits. Fantastic, fun, and a quick knit for a sweater. I liked it. It was great. I know some people have knit more than one, and I know some people were doing, because did I say this was a knit along? So some people were knitting this, and a few people had said they had got either like their granddaughter or their daughter, or somebody who was a fairly newer knitter to knit along with them. So it would be a good beginner pattern. The color work part is really easy. Okay, what shall we do next? Let's go over here. So over the summer, we did some double knitting, and I finished these 2 pieces. I cast on a few. I have two more double knitting projects cast on that I haven't finished yet, but this is just a little coaster, just playing around with that little flower design. So that was fun. And this one here, look, I'm seeing a lot of yellow here today. And there was the other side. This one I really, really like. I love this daisy pattern. This was just a pattern. I just found it on Pinterest. It was for doing intarsia, and I just altered it to, I just made it into a double knitting chart, which really there's nothing different to do. It's just remembering that every square you knit twice one in one color and one in the other color. So it's pretty easy. And I like the size. I like everything. That was knit. This was some no-name yarn. It's not Patton's Classic Wool, but it was just some stuff that didn't have a ball band. But I like gray and yellow together. My mittens, I just showed you guys these this past week. One mitten was knit pretty much at the beach. This is at a Lopi, 2 colors of Lopi. I finished 1 ball of the black. Ooh, you know what I'm just thinking? I'm not sure if any of my marble ball bands made it into the ball box. I'll have to double check that. I know the touche ones did and the hemp wool did. 1 band from the black ball is in my box. And look, finished pair of mitts. Some Lopi knit up. Nice and really, really warm. This scarf, remember this one? This was three colors. And I think I did two balls of each color because they're just 50-gram balls. This was Patton's Classic Wool DK, and it is super washed. And I knit, just alternated my colors. One round was 2 colors. When I got around to the next round, I dropped 1 color, picked up the other color, worked 2 colors around, and it was just like a square dance kind of thing. It was like very rhythmic. 1 color dropped, 1 color switched hands, you picked up the other color, you worked 2 colors around, dropped the one, switched it over, picked up the new, and just round and round you went, and this is what you ended up with. And I really like those color combinations together. And I know we chatted in the comments on a few of the videos around how I would finish it, if I would just close the end off, if I would let it roll, and I decided just to put a fringe on it, which I still really need to, I don't know, do you block a fringe? But it does look kind of kinky, doesn't it? It doesn't lie flat. So I guess before I gift it, well, I don't know if I want to give this one away. I don't know. Maybe I'll give this one away. I was looking at this and thinking that this would make another nice new start pattern. So maybe this one will be gifted, but I should just kind of tidy up the ends there. That was really fun knit. And that was like 6 balls of yarn. And then of course this one, I just finished this not too long ago too. Look at that, some more yellow. This was the Caron Cake ball, the mistake rib, and done. Super easy. Oh, I still have, better take my stitch marker off. This is going in the gift box, so I better take that off. I know, I think this will make a nice gift for somebody. Just put it in my Christmas box and let people sort through it, and they can pick whatever they like. This will be nice in the winter time, right? Need a little bit of sunshine and bright colors. What I have left is a stack of dishcloths. So in the last 3 months, look at that. That's just been in the last 3 months. I'm impressed by that. Because, let me do a little simple math here. 3 months times 4 weeks, that should be 12 dishcloths. Well, this looks like a lot more than 12, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Excellent. So I haven't counted all of my dishcloths. I keep saying, every week I keep saying I'm going to count them. And you know, honestly, you know why I haven't was because I really had to search to find all of these over the summer. They have got set up here in the yarn room. Some were downstairs in the dining room. Some were piled in the living room. I just kind of had little piles, and I just kind of took a little while this afternoon as I went through all the videos to see which ones I had worked on. Then I kind of looked at all my piles and gathered them together. So now I have them. So now I could actually go all the other ones that I've knit the rest of the year they are already in my Christmas box, ready to go for Christmas. So I could just do a quick count, but oh my goodness, I love the look of that pile. So let's do a quick run through. You guys, okay, I'm not sure which is the right side. I'm not going to worry too much about that. So if you see a little tail hanging out, you know it's the wrong side. Anyways, this one, you know I'm in love with this one. And then there's the other one with the little butterflies on it. My two orange stripy ones. This one, oops. One I have not woven the ends, but look at that. That tells you how many odd little balls that I worked into this. Just another kind of scrappy dishcloth. Used up odds and bits. There's another one. And another one. This one with wider stripes. All of these so far have been Bernat Handicrafter because that's the majority of what I have in my stash. More Bernat Handicrafter. I'm really liking doing these stripes. It is fun and just playing around with the colors. Because this one, so this is just all one ball. And I had a little bit of this left over and I striped it with the orange and pink variegated. So it really gives you a totally different look. I like that. Just kind of mixing things together and just seeing how it turns out. That was another stitch pattern, which is a fun stitch pattern. Not that I would not use it for a dishcloth again because it's got too much stretch to it. Oh, and these guys, this was the slanted knit stitch. That was really fun to knit, but remember they kind of went on the diagonal. So these ones will go into my Christmas stocking because, you know, these would actually make like a nice just face cloth, you know, washcloth in the bath. So maybe those, Santa will maybe gift those to me. Might gift to myself another Christmas dishcloth. So that's my 3 balls. This one here, sorry, I had those up already. This was dishy. This was not Bernat Handicrafter, but as some lovely commenters have said that this color is no longer available from Knit Picks. And this one. And there's that mistake. Can see it from a mile away now that I know it's there. Anyways, maybe, I don't know, maybe my mom will get that one. How many can I keep for myself? And there is like my newest one that I'm in love with, this dishcloth. This is the garter slip stitch pattern. It's like a tongue twister. I really have to stop and think about that before I say it. But anyways, isn't that fun? This one is almost ready. I'm going to do a little practice sample of a little coaster size, maybe it'll be a full dishcloth, who knows, with a couple of knit stitches down the side. I asked you guys in Monday's video, what do you think I should do with the edge? Leave it. A few people said leave it. A few people said slip the last stitch purlwise, which does leave a nice edge. Or add in a couple garter stitches. So I think I'm going to do a couple samples both ways and just to see what I like. But that has topped off my dishcloth knitting so far for this year. I've done at least one a week. I think maybe, well, technically I think there was twice I didn't get my dishcloth finished. I had it started but not finished, but then I caught up, finished it the next week and did another one, so it all evened out. And that was that. So now I am feeling good. Now that I have all these finishes done, I don't feel quite so bad admitting to you guys that I did go yarn shopping today. Caron Cakes. You know I've started, well, this one here was a Caron Cake. And our fiber friend, Sandy, she had mentioned a couple of weeks ago in the Fiber Friends Facebook group about Caron Cakes, Caron Latte Cakes. And that it got me re-addicted to the Caron Cakes balls of yarn. And I mentioned that when I did a little video when I went shopping to get the latte cakes, which I happen to have one sitting right here, that there was a whole bunch of Caron cakes that I hadn't even really realized. And one of them was the huge ball, the Caron Anniversary Cake ball. And it is just new. And I didn't realize this till I did a little looking online. It has only been out for a couple of weeks. And here it is. I am going to show you my little yarn shopping trip. I'll just insert that right here. Hey everybody, it's Louise from Wildflower Wool, and my last Monday video, I mentioned about these big Caron Anniversary Cakes, but I didn't show them to you. So I thought I would pop back into Michael's and let's take a look at them. So I have to say, I really like how they set their display up here. Caron Cake Shop. And there's tons of Caron cakes in other aisles too, but here in the center aisle, they have got the big anniversary cakes. This one here, I have to say I'm really liking. I've hand sanitized, so I feel like I'm okay to touch all of these skeins. Look at this. Peach Party. Look at the size of this yarn, you guys. I mean, the yarn itself, it says it's a super bulky number 6. It doesn't really look that big though, does it? But look at the size. 1,000 grams. 100% acrylic. Look at that. Let's take a quick look at the other colors. This one here is fun. Love. And those are not my colors. Yellows, oranges, and greens. See if we can find the name of this one. Have you guys seen this online or at your local Michael's? What is this? Citron Celebration. Citron Celebration. They've got them all covered in plastic, which is probably not a bad idea. It's kind of hard for videoing it though. Whoops. Blueberry Birthday. This one here is actually really nice too. Look at that with some gray in there. Blues, grays. This one's nice too. I looked at this one online and I didn't think I would like this one. Okay. I must need 2 hands to lift these balls. Mint Shindig. Very fun. There's another one that I like. I think that one is called Spice Soiree, I think it is. That's pretty. Another one in the blues. And that color's pretty. So, what do you think? There's one more down here I haven't shown you. This looks obviously like it's been the most popular because it's the last ball. And this is actually what I think I'm going to take with me today. Just a nice neutral. And this one's name, Cookie Parade. So let's take this home and start knitting. So while I was here, I thought I'd just check out the rest of the Caron Cake section. I seem to be obsessed with this yarn. I mean, I was already when it first came out, and now a lot. Someone mentioned the latte cakes to me. I'm loving knitting with it. They have the yarn down here that I'm knitting with. I showed you this in a video last week. Loving it. Now it's really spurred this addiction, these colors. Look at that chunky cakes. But some of these shelves are empty because they have a sale on. Look at the fun colors. So one of those tags there says 25% off. And they also have a gift with purchase crochet hook. So obviously that is getting people interested in buying. So the big ball that I just picked up, one very similar here in the Caron Big Cakes. It's called Cookie Crumble. Just for fun, let's see how close they are in color. So cookie crumble is on the shelf, and here's the big cake. Pretty close, aren't they? Very, very similar. Anyways, so many fun colors. I'm hoping that this maybe will motivate you, inspire you to come out and try some of this. So even though I'm really in love with all of these colors, you know which one? If I was to buy another one, it might just be this one. And this is the Caron Skinny Cakes, which I believe is a number 3. Yes. So that's like a sport DK. But I like the colors. I like that they're more neutral. I think in the balls, I like all these really fun, bright colors. But wearability wise, I think this one will be really nice too. I may have to keep that on my radar. What is the name of this one? Oh, Buttermints. Okay, who else falls in love with the name of yarn? Sometimes it makes it all the decision for me. If I'm on the fence about a different yarn, the name is what gets me in the end. Anyways, fun colors. I am going to go purchase this big ball that I've just set up here. It's too heavy, too big to hold it and look at other yarn at the same time. I'm going to go get in line to buy, and then I'm going to go home and start swatching. Because I know some of you are probably saying, Louise, you're organizing, you're trying to get rid of yarn, and here I am buying more. But I have a plan for this one. It's going to be a fun weekend project. I will see you soon. I am never going to get out of the store. Look what I just saw. Caron Swirl Cakes. Now this yarn looks different though, but look at the colors. Purple and gray. There's nice gray and a navy. Gray and an orange. What else do we have? There's some different, more of a teal color. Oh, there's one. You know what? That one's got yellow in it, but I'm not so sure that I'm a big fan of that one. But I love this one. Swirl Cakes. And then there's one, oh, there's one with black in it and one with gray. I do kind of like this brown one. What's its name? Toasted almond. Look at those colors. I like that one. I'm curious now. See what this one here is. Oh, how fun are those colors? I feel like I need an extra hand here. Cookies and cream. Okay, so there's a cookie theme with these colors. What is this one? This is the black. So there's that one. And what's it? Toasted marshmallow. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll think about these. Decisions. So many to choose from. Anyways, I'm working my way to the cash, really, this time. So now that you saw my trip to Michael's, this is what I did come home with. This was the one that I thought I would like because it was a little bit more neutral. I love all the fun colors of all the other balls, but when I really sat and thought about what I would wear, and what I always gravitate in my own closet, I always grab this poor old cardigan that was store-bought, and it's black, gray, and white. It's not going to be striped. This is going to be noisy. Anyways, this one will be striped, not like my other one, but that black and gray, that's what I grabbed because it matches with everything. So that's what I went with. I was very tempted to get the spice one that was the yellow and the brown. I may go back for that. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. This will not be the only one that I purchase, right? But just look at it. Am I upside down? Just look how big that is. Is that not crazy? This is, okay, so like we said before, it says 6, a number 6, super bulky. But I don't know, that does not seem super bulky to me. Do I have any, what I consider a super bulky is what I, like a Lion Brand's Thick and Quick. I knit a whole ton of hats with. And I'm sure just when I want to find it, I can't. Anyways, it's driving me crazy because I know there's some of it right in here. Anyways, I will see what I can find and we'll compare the size of the yarn. But to me, that looks just really like a chunky weight, I think. Who knows? I will have to grab some needles and do a little bit of a gauge swatch. But I have a plan for this. This really isn't even going to sit in my stash. Mind you, I would love it to just sit on the shelf as is. I could weight lift with this baby almost. It is 35.3 ounces. 35 ounces. 1,000 grams. That is insane. And I think I said, so again, math isn't my strong suit, but I saw online that this converts to just over 2 pounds worth of yarn. The colorway was Chocolate Parade. No, Cookie Parade. Cookie chocolate's so good, right? Anyways, Cookie Parade. What did they say? They suggest an 8mm needle. Okay, I'm having a little trouble filming here, so I'm going to just wrap this video up. So I'm going to do a gauge swatch on here because I'm not sure. Maybe an 8mm will be fine. We'll see. My plan for this big ball of yarn is to do a sweater. And hopefully I'm going to cast on tonight after I finish up with our live knit night over on the Fiber Friends Friday night knit night. Yeah. Oh, and the one thing, did I bring it up here? Maybe I left it downstairs. I did get a free crochet hook with this ball of yarn. So maybe that will be the little tipping point to get me into giving crochet a little bit of try. My friend Jill from the Fiber Floozy YouTube channel, she'll probably be very impressed with me if I actually start to crochet. So anyway, that was kind of a nice little gift along with this purchase. So I should say this ball, it cost me just under $34. I think the sticker price on it was $39.99. I used my 30% coupon and then we added in taxes, which, yeah, $33.88 or something like that for all of this. So we'll see if I can get a sweater out of this. I am going to do my gauge to garment process again, take my measurements, do my gauge, and just start knitting. And we'll see what it ends up like. So, did I say this was soft? It's soft. Anyways, everybody, I will see you back here again sometime on the weekend because I'm going to do some more organizing up here. So if you want to see what more is in my stash, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again this weekend. Happy knitting.